Vicpothesis. So I've been just watching what's going on in our countries, and I'm trying to stay out of the politics as much as possible. But you have to admit things are going on that are political, and that and that's just the way it is. Whoever knew that the Gulf could be changed from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, because that was its preferred. So, saying that, it cannot be said 100%, in my opinion, that everybody in the House is doing their job the way they should. You see, it's changed from, in my perspective, from what have you done for us to what have I've done for me, or what have I done for you as opposed to what have I done for them. Either way, it's not the system that we bought into. You see, so they're compartmentalizing these things. How much do they make a year? Anybody know? It's public knowledge. Probably at least $150K a year, and plus great insurance. And guess what? Who do they work for? The people. They're federal employees. Yet we can't fire them, because that's what they're saying, that the issues with these other people. So now who wastes more? This 250, 60 plus this other 100, just to say 500, and that's over. I get it. So those 500 are abusing, maligning, and doing whatever they feel they need to do for whatever reason it's greed, pure and simple. In most cases. In other cases, it's fear. It may be some bullying, and it may be some coercion in the form of blackmail. Who knows what these people have going on, That's some of my explanations for why they're doing that. I feel sorry for them. I really do, because this will just be a blip in history, like we have, right? And they're trying to, and the same people that are trying to wipe out the blips want to be a big blip in history, want to do something. But it's just absurd to me. It really is. It's So when I used to go to these union meetings years ago, and the people would say, and now I'm bad mouthing these people. If you think I'm bad mouthing anybody, but I'm not. I'm just trying to explain to you both sides. So this is how it works, and you make your own decision. So I go there, and then at some point they say, we want to run this like a business. It's not a business. And I actually set up in the open meeting, like, you want to run it like, yeah, you want to run it like Enron, running into the ground. Because Enron was all greed. Whatever happened to that dude? Come on. So, they shouldn't mingle. They should coexist, and they should. It's like I would believe all the great commanders know how to use the resources, and know what they have available to them, and know what branch to get them out of. You see. So if Grant wanted men, he would go to whoever he would go to. Where do the men come from? Logistics, right? So he'd go there, right? And if he needed money to pay the men, where'd he go to? He went to finance, you see? And whatever he needed, there was a path for him to get there, to go there, to do it. And that's the importance of knowing those paths. And that's the importance of having some people with experience on top. Not just some algorithm or something else, you know. It's things are more complicated than that. Now, if you can work within them and learn them and understand it, then maybe you can make algorithm, but not as an algorithm as a standard flow chart. Let's say if then, right? Not just like strictly based on whatever people were doing at whatever time, right? Because I don't think that's a true understanding of the human existence. And if it's just like this is how they make their decisions, and it might be. And on top of that, you may have somebody figured out that the true drivers of these algorithms are emotion. And so they play on emotion. And that emotion they play on manifests itself in votes or ideals or ideas and what they think should be, right? And so I'm going to readdress something else. The whole, I don't care, I'm going to just address it the way I feel. So the whole God thing is like, who are we to think we are God, to dictate to other people what they should do? You see? And if you get into that, and then you start thinking about kings and this and that, the king should read the Torah every day. Or not every day, but he should read he should, every day. Whatever he can read, and, you know, or maybe write it, or whatever it is they need to do. So what does that mean? I'll leave that to you. And I'm, of course, just saying it in my words. You know? So if you're saying that, there's no relevant, in my opinion, justification for these things that are going on. Because that, to me, is like, you know? What are you supposed to do with that? Anyways, Vicpothesis will be off the air for a little bit. He's going to reevaluate, and he's going to try to stop just talking and try to do something relevant, coherent, within the legal limits of the system. Operate within the system they built. You see? Vicpothesis has a lot more to go, but he better shut his yap for now. Vicpothesis, have a good night. Take care of yourself, your family. And, know the Creator is there and all is good.